in just under 1 minute when CPA Ibrahim Mutwiri Kirimi, who was the CCM of Finance, appeared. I asked a clarification question on his standing at the ISPAC, where the membership number was 10,955 and membership status is active and status is not in good standing. But in his submission, Mr. Speaker, mark you under Oaths and Statutory Declaration ACAP 15, Mr. Speaker, under Section 11, when you don't follow the oath that you have given, the law is punishable at that. Mr. Speaker, I have gone ahead and obtained from the ISPAC website, and I want to table to the House and for the information to indicate that CPA Kirimi Ibrahim W. Mutwiri was not honest by saying that is in good standing, yet from the ISPAC itself it says not in good standing. Mr. Speaker, I beg to table and maybe
Senator Fernandez, I'm afraid I may not allow you to table that document unless you get it certified by ISPAC.
Okay.
You have just sought clarification from the witness who just been stood down. And from the website, it still indicates that he's an associate or a partner in a law firm. Yes. Whereas indicated that he left a while ago, but it's only that the information had not been updated. So unless we get a certified copy of a document from ISPAC indicating that particular information, I'm afraid I will not allow you to table that document. You know what to do, so you don't need to seek my permission. Yeah. Yes.
You know, Mr. Speaker, these are quasi-judicial proceedings. This is a professional. He's being condemned without being given a chance to say his side of the story. This document would have been introduced and given to the witness when he was on the witness box. But I think if we now produce it, table it, it becomes a public document without his side of the story, we would have condemned him and had, Mr. Speaker.
Well, if it was satisfied, if it was certified, I wouldn't mind recalling the witness so that he has a chance to also explain his side. But downloading from the website isn't good enough. Counsel, you may proceed with your witness.
I, Mawira do solemnly swear that the evidence that I shall give before the Senate in respect of the matters before the Senate shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. Confirm your full names and the position you hold within Meru County.
As I've stated, my name is Mawira. I do represent a ward called Mitungu Ward, that is in South Imenti, Meru County. I'm also a second term serving MCA, and I was formerly the immediate former majority leader of the County Assembly of Meru, of the UDA party in the Assembly, and I was also the mover of the last impeachment motion that was prosecuted in this Honorable Senate, and it was deemed that all the counts were unsubstantiated.
Thank you, Mr. Witness. You have sworn an affidavit that you have produced before the Senate. Confirm that it's the one appearing at page 36 of volume 1 of the Governor's response. Confirm that that is your affidavit.
I do confirm.
You do confirm. Attached to your affidavit is also authority to swear, where several members of the County Assembly of Meru have given you authority to plead and swear this affidavit on their behalf. Can you confirm that?
I do confirm that 17 members have given me authority to plead on their behalf.
Honorable Senators, that document appears on the last page, just after page 50. It is not paginated, but it should be page 51. Just after 50, there is authority to swear that has been attached to the affidavit. Confirm that you have the authority of all these members of County Assembly to stand here and offer evidence on their behalf, and if that is the case, why do you have that authority?
I do confirm that members who have appended their signature have given me the authority, and this is because it's a large number that they couldn't all appear here in the Honorable Senate to testify or be witnesses.
Thank you so much. You have also alluded to the fact that you were the mover of the previous motion for impeachment against the governor of Meru. Confirm that that is the motion that has been attached to volume 2 of the governor's response.
I do confirm.
You do confirm?
Yes.
We sat here yesterday, Mr. Witness, and we watched the mover of the current motion, one Zipporah Kinya. Do you know of her relationship with the previous impeachment? And what kind of relationship is there?
Yes, I know one Honorable Zipporah Kinya, the mover of the present motion, very well. And she played a key role in drafting the previous motion and collecting evidence. And also, she sat down in the small team that came up with the motion that was brought in the previous impeachment motion in the Senate. And also, Zipporah Kinya, Honorable Zipporah Kinya, took the position of the Deputy Majority Leader due to the fact that once I decided to support the governor, I was removed from that position.
We are heading there, Mr. Witness. For now, confirm that indeed you took the motion for impeachment last year from the current mover of the motion, that it was indeed a motion, but you took that motion from her. Is that the position?
I didn't take the motion from her, but once the small team sat down, it was decided that the motion has to be moved by the leader of the majority party then, and that's when it became my motion.
So it is your evidence then that the instructions to move the impeachment motion last year was a party position?
Yes, I do prove. I do state that.
And by party position, what party are you referring to, and at what level?
The UDA party, the leadership at the county level. Since before we moved that motion, the then Secretary General of the UDA party had called me and told me that clearly that should not be prosecuted as the position of the UDA party, but the leadership at the county level insisted that it was a party affair. That is the UDA party affair at the county level.
The governor was here last year and she's here again this year, and her defense has always been that she's being targeted by the political leadership of Meru. Having participated in the impeachment process last year and now participating in this process again, but on her side, would you care to shed light on whether you are aware of any political influence from the political leadership of Meru, and if so, what kind of influence is there?
That is the position, and maybe, Honorable Speaker, I can give a little narration of how we came up with the second impeachment motion. After political leaders in Meru felt that the governor had gone rogue, members of the county assembly were mobilized upon party lines, and the first party to do that was the UDA party, where personally I was called by the UDA county coordinator then, and he called me for a meeting, and in that meeting that I attended with the majority whip of the UDA party in the assembly, we met with the chair of MP's caucus, one Honorable Rindikiri, who is also a UDA member, and also Honorable Kaduri Moronge, who is the Senator of Meru. And we made a decision that we have to communicate to other UDA members that it is the position of the party at that moment that we have to withdraw all the support for the governor within and without the assembly, and that we were to introduce a new impeachment motion that we call UDA party members or members of the County Assembly belonging to the UDA party, and we communicated the same and issued a press conference to that effect. Other parties followed suit, that is Jubilee Party, NOPEO Party, BAS Party, DP, so all the assembly parties issued the same directive that members were to support the impeachment of the governor that we brought to the Senate in the last impeachment motion.
Thank you. Kindly give us the composition of party membership within the Meru County Assembly. How many members are there from each of the political parties?
The Meru County Assembly is composed of 69 members. That is 45 elected members and 24 nominated members. Where the UDA party, but with a small margin of the majority, that is 21 members. The next party with the minority party, the BAS party, has got 20 members. We have got 11 members. We have NOPEO, we have DP, and also we have independents.
So is it your testimony that all these political parties were united in the quest to remove the governor of Meru?
That is true.
And we also watched the move of the current motion on TV, saying that it is the business of the Meru County Assembly to impeach the governor. And I was quick to translate the use of the word business into the Swahili language, biashara, connoting that there was monetary benefit by people who participate in the impeachment of the governor. Are you aware of any monetary incentives by people who either support the impeachment motion or any reprimand for any person that does not support the impeachment motion?
Yes, it is true that members of the assembly do benefit financially during these impeachment processes. And because I'm on oath, I can only state that it was during the first impeachment motion that was defeated in this Honorable Senate that there was no inducement. The second one, there was a lot of inducement, and even this one, I believe there is a lot of inducement, and those who have not been in support of the impeachment motion have severely suffered on the hands of the Assembly.
Let us talk about the incentives that you're talking about. What nature are those incentives, and where do they come from?
For example, right now when we are here in this, during these proceedings, members have been facilitated for more than 5 days to be in Nairobi, where they draw per diems and DSAs. And also, I'm aware that during this process, members were also put into a common area where they were held.
Before you proceed there, Honorable Zipporah was here yesterday, and I posed that question to her, and she denied categorically that any of the MCAs within Meru is earning allowances for this process. Are you saying that she lied, that you have yourself received these allowances during the last impeachment and you received the same for this impeachment?
Yes, because we are facilitated by the Assembly to be in Nairobi for around five days, where we received DSAs and per diems.
How much do you receive as members of County Assembly whenever you appear at the Senate for the impeachment?
According to the directions or guidance by the SRC, whenever members are out in a county headquarters, they draw 14,000, which is the DSA for all county headquarters. So even here in Nairobi, they draw 14,000. Then they also facilitated or given transport back to and from Meru.
Does the County Assembly facilitate all the 69 members of County Assembly?
Not always. Unless there's a common cause, that's when maybe they can.
I'm asking for the impeachment processes that you are aware of, the second and third, last November and this one. does the county assembly facilitate all the members of the county assembly?
The second impeachment motion, all members, only members who are in support of the impeachment motion were the ones who are facilitated. For this one, they sent out messages to everybody indicating that we should be in Nairobi for the Senate proceedings for about 5 days.